I mean, like, this is another thing that happened this week in light of the the hilarious university challenge in front of Congress is like, the passage of a new measure in Congress that officially states that anti-Zionism is anti-Semitism, and that like any protest against Israel is just calling for a new Holocaust. It's not about Palestinian rights or Palestinian freedom. It's all just a Jew hatred. And it's just like, it's the fervor and like totality with which they are enforcing these new speech standards that shows how fucking desperate they are. How desperate they are to just get anyone to talk or notice anything other than the moral, political, and strategic disaster that U.S. policy has been in terms of supporting Israel throughout this slaughter.
Yeah, I mean the way that the whole Ivy League thing or the university thing was conducted too was just wild to watch, and it was like a little disturbing to see how many people ate it up. Like, I actually think, I was like, I don't want to give the universities credit or anything, but a lot of them like really were trying not to flinch and take the bait on some of these questions when they were demanding whether or not calling for genocide, Jewish genocide is harassment, which is just like the how many ways they can do a like when did you stop beating your wife kind of questioning. But then the response is like, you see like Dave Portnoy's like, I'm not going to hire anyone from MIT. I'm not going to hire anyone from Harvard.
Oh, wow. I can't imagine what Barstool Sports would be like without MIT graduates.
I know. Just think.
It's like Goodwill Hunting. Every time they find someone, every time they find someone who's like amazing at math, they're like, we need you for pizza scores.
Yes. Some poor janitor is not going to make it now that Dave Portnoy is turning away his street smarts.
We can't have anyone beneath like National Honor Society students ranking the 10 hottest freshmen of ASU's incoming class.
But the campus stuff like has made me feel like crazy. Like, I was like looking into this stuff because I was like, oh, I'm going on Chapo. I gotta know about the news. I'm gonna like read the news so I know about. And so I'm like, keeping abreast of all of this stuff. And I'm just like, oh shit. So there's a war in Gaza, and then apparently just a war on every American campus. Like, these people are crazy. What is wrong? First of all, I'm reading that, I sound so boomer, I'm going to lean into it. I'm reading in the papers these days that kids these days want to ban the word intifada. What is wrong with you? People, this is like it makes me go like intellectual dark web, where I'm like, you're babies, like, grow up. You're a big rich baby. Grow up. Grow up. What is Voldemort coming? What's wrong with you?
It's also like, it's so like pussy in a way to like go against universities, because like if you do this to a normal person, right? To any normal person who sees what's going on and has like, the majority opinion more or less, and you go, you're anti-Semitic, blah, blah, blah. The normal response is either like, okay, how? Or like, just that shit doesn't work on me. Like, fuck you. But a university president does not have those techniques. They're not at the level where you've learned those techniques. All they can do is just, they're like stupid robots. So if you say that to them, they're like, I condemn anti-Semitism in all its forms. Yeah. And then you can, like, even someone like Marsha Blackburn can trap them.
Yeah. Felix, I saw recently, like, you're right, like Ivy League university president is such a fucking funny job, because like you're right, it's like a chat bot. And I saw a clip from the other week at Brown University, whereas the Brown University president addressing a candlelight vigil for one of the Brown students who was shot in the state of Vermont for being Palestinian. And while she was speaking, the crowd started protesting her and like demanding that Brown divest from like Israeli arms manufacturers or whoever sells weapons to Israel. Mm-hmm. And you could see like the chatbot was breaking down because she was running the script that was like, we hear you, your voices are seen, like your bodies are heard. And then like the people start protesting her and it's like, error does not compute. And she's like, is this how you want to pay tribute to your friend? Really? You don't know how badly you look right now, but like university president is like, you are a hedge fund manager who still has to like provide like a sounding board for angry students and hear their voices and make their bodies and spaces
and like
feel seen.
Come up with like summer camp activities for teenagers.
Yeah.
Like, what are they even doing there now? I really do sound like a boomer. I'm like,
you should start smoking a pipe, Liz.
Yeah. I mean, give me a 401k and a pipe. I'll do it. But like, it's like, God damn it. It's just all babying. Everyone grow up.